The next post-game show is presented by Tri-State Audi. Visit your Tri-State area Audi dealer today. Yet another double-double for Julius Randle against the Spurs tonight, 25 and 13. Jalen Brunson went for 38, the most he's ever scored in a regular season game. And he was clutch, as always, when it mattered most. He scored the final 3 Knicks field goals. 11 of his points come in the fourth quarter. And the Knicks prevail over those pesky Spurs, 117 to 114. Great to have you with us from our Delta MSG studios. Bill Pito, Monica McNutt, and Wally Zerbiak. Boy, the Spurs, Monica would not go away, but Brunson came through, and the Knicks came up with some key defensive sequences when the game was on the line.
Absolutely. You talk about Jalen Brunson putting this team on his back and refusing to be denied. He scored the last 3 field goals before Evan Fournier had the chance to go to the free throw line and help add to this Knicks lead. I mean, as a collective, things got a little bit slower in the fourth quarter. You got to tighten up defensively. You got to focus. You got to not have that self-fulfilling prophecy in terms of doubt. And Jalen Brunson got to his spots. He made all the right plays.
He's got the plan, and he executed that plan. He got to his spot. He did his little shimmy shake, knocked down those shots. I did like the Knicks defense at the end of the game, though. A couple key possessions where they, however you get the stop, you figure out how to get the stop. Jericho Sims playing big minutes in crunch time. That is a huge sign that Tom Thibodeau really trusts his smarts out there. A couple plays when he walled up defensively, didn't commit a foul, which was very important at that time. At that time in the game, you want to make teams earn baskets. You don't want to put them at the free throw line. If you can avoid keeping them off the free throw line, that's really going to help. And this is a big-time win. It doesn't matter how you get them. You bank them. You put them in that win column. You go 3 games over 500, and you move on to the Toronto Raptors.
Knicks now 11 and 5 in their last 16 games.
Exactly.
Spurs are young and talented. They beat the Knicks Thursday night in San Antonio. Sohan there with a mistake, not calling timeout, 5-second violation.
Mistake.
And
that
then,
is not on the coach either.
Right.
That is all on the player. The player has to have a feel for what the count is. He has to have a pulse. And it's a tough job to take the ball out. It is a tough job. The coach puts the guy who he trusts to make the right decision in that spot, and it's up to Jeremy Sohan to have a feel for what's going on. And if you got to use that timeout, you have to use it. You cannot give up that that turnover there.
And then Monica, they don't even get a shot off. They got the ball back down 3, and the buzzer sounds. Take us through the fourth quarter. You got Brunson and the Knicks D. That's the headline there, the last 12 minutes.
Absolutely. I mean, that last possession in particular, you get a trap, avoid Doug McDermott, and then Quentin Grimes comes over and helps. But here is who we talk about all the time, Jalen Brunson, getting to his spots, able to finish in traffic. He continued to put pressure on the rim, getting into the paint. That was a tough basket by Doug McDermott, who had a really good game for the Spurs. The ball moved. Keldon Johnson, I was concerned. I wrote down that basket. I believe that's a 3 that the Spurs tied the game on. In this play right here, again, trusting Jalen. Quentin Grimes does a great job of playing off of him, getting into his line of sight so he can see him for a quality opportunity. But the Spurs just kept coming. And then Jalen, I mean, he's so poised. He saw the floor. He used a little bit of time. He sized up his defender and just hit big-time shots, Wally.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, in the fourth quarter, the Knicks went down 1 twice. Grimes hit that big 3. Jalen Brunson knocks down these jump shots. He starts to extend. Look at the 5 seconds. It was right on the dot.
Tight 5.
It wasn't a 5.5. Sometimes referees will give you a little bit of leeway, but that was a tight 5. And then last play of the game, just good defense, no fouling. This is what a young team, they don't have a go-to guy to create a good look at the basket at the end of the game like that. An absolute relief. Look at Emmanuel Quickley, just exhales there. A phenomenal overall team win. You take them however you can get them. You avenge that loss in San Antonio, and you even up the season series.
All right, so the Knicks win. You look at the game summary. Brunson, the 38. Randle, 25. 14 for Grimes, and 15 for Emmanuel Quickley. And we're now joined by Emmanuel Quickley. Quick, congrats on the win. So in the final stages, you guys forced a 5-second violation, and then down 3, Spurs don't even get a shot off at the buzzer. How'd you guys play such good defense when it mattered the most?
Man, we just dug down deep. Proud of my teammates. You know, we got the stops we needed, so proud of those guys, each and every one of them that stepped in the game today, gave us something, especially defensively when we needed the most at the end of the game. So proud of my guys.
15 and 8 from you, Quick. And I know it is a team effort, as you just alluded to in that first answer, but the way that you helped this team get second chance opportunities in terms of rebounding, what was your focus there?
Yeah, just try to impact the game any way I can. Obviously, we have great offensive players, so obviously just trying to do everything you can to win. You know, to get on the floor, you got to do more than just score. You got to be able to defend, rebound, and do all the little things, so try to do that.
Quick, I know Tibbs is going to keep you guys focused and you focused, but what's the fun factor for you out there, running the show at times, playing defense at times, whole bunch of different roles for this team?
That's what it's all about, you know, being on the floor, helping a winning team get wins. I feel like as long as you're out there being effective, you helping your team get W's, that's you can't ask for nothing more than that.
Emmanuel, it's always great to talk to you. Congrats on the win, and good luck at Toronto on Friday night.
God bless. Happy New Year. Shout out to my mom. Appreciate y'all.
He is so likable. Wally, what's really interesting about Quickley, whether he's starting or coming off the bench or playing the point or playing off the ball with Brunson back, he is contributing in whatever role he's been asked to fill.
It's awesome. And the bottom line, as a player, you want to be out on the floor as much as possible. So obviously, you know, he's a point guard. Jalen Brunson's the star point guard. So he's going to have to find other roles. I remember when I had to play behind LeBron James, I played some 4 and some 5-man even at times just to get out on the floor. I just wanted minutes. I wanted to figure out a way to have a role to help the team in any way possible. That's exactly what Emmanuel Quickley's doing. Whatever coach asks him to do, he fulfills that role in whatever way he possibly can.
How hard is it to do as a player?
It's challenging, but at the same time, when you can play a bunch of different positions and have a bunch of different roles, you're going to get a lot of minutes, and that's what you want as a player.
Yeah, and in particular, the things that Quick has done over the stretch, yes, he's been able to find his jump shot, especially more consistently at home, but he's rebounding, he's defending. Like that is Tibbs' brand of basketball, and so there's always a spot on the floor for a guy that's willing to make those commitments, and he does it with such joy, right, and intensity, and he's doing it sincerely, and that shows.
All right, we were watching the game, and as Monica so aptly stated it, with no Jalen Brunson tonight, Knicks lose the game.
Ooh, Chad.
Yes.
Ooh.
They almost they competed against San Antonio in San Antonio, you know, kind of 7-point game, but boy, does he make the game easier for everyone else.
Absolutely. And this
easier.
The Spurs as a matchup isn't one to sneak at. Like, the Spurs have big bodies. I mean, Jeremy Sohan, you talked about in pregame, Wally, in terms of bothering Julius. They're well coached. They're young. They want to show that they're learning. They play hard. So this was no joke. But this is where Jalen continues to show, I should say, how important he was, because he was the best player on the floor and was in a Knicks uniform, and that's why the Knicks are victorious.
And look at how simple he makes these moves. I mean, he just simplifies the game to a point where his efficiency. Yeah, he just lulls his defender to sleep. Quick little step back. And notice it's not like a heroic three-point shot. Just get to the spots on the floor where you make the game easy, especially at the end of the game. Like, he got to his left hand once, you know, with 3 minutes left in the game. Easy layup off the pick and roll. Just simplifies the game. It's not like stressful to watch the end of the games anymore. The way he just executes down the stretch is fun to watch.
Yeah.
Have I been a lot calmer?
You've been great, of course, and it helps. Quentin is hitting shots. Quick is hitting shots. He has space to work with.
Randle,
Julius
too,
has
been awesome. So the whole team is just functioning at such a lower stress level.
Knicks are guaranteed of a winning record at the halfway point for the first time since 2012, 2013. They're now 21-18.